What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live. Let's get into the power of the internet. And been a while since I've done a Magic unboxing, but Final Fantasy made a liar out of me. I decided to get back into Magic because of this set. I did make a video, God, almost a year ago, saying that I was done with Magic. This pulled me back in. So today I've got for you a couple of bundles, including one of the very coveted gift bundles. All of these I got for retail price at my local gaming store, and got it for store credit for trading in my Pokemon collection as well. So I'm probably the one guy who hasn't spent a fortune on Final Fantasy. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If you have the money and you want to spend it, feel free. I'm still rebuilding. I'm still saving. In fact, I'll probably sell more Magic cards than I buy this year. But it is a little bit addictive still. I'm going to be honest with you. I felt like I had to do it. Especially when my local game store owner calls me up and he's like, Boogie, you got all the store credit rolling around. I set everything aside for you. Don't you want it? And I'm like, man, of course I do. Here's the regular bundle so you can tell the difference. And we'll go through this one quickly. I love these little inserts this time. The dice is great. It's impossible to find this for MSRP, by the way. Don't bother looking. I think at this point, they're pretty much almost all sold out. The gift bundle especially. I think this bundle, I paid $70 for it. I think that's what he had them for. And you can pull $70 cards out of these play boosters as well as these promos here. So it's pretty easy at retail to get your money back right now, as coveted as these cards are. But if you can't get it at retail, it's kind of frustrating. And I'll tell you, here's the thing about getting it at retail. This set will be in print for 2 years in terms of play boosters. So don't overpay for play boosters. Also, don't overpay for collector boosters. They're actually a gamble. I would not have paid premium prices for these. Though it is nice to open Kefka. That's nice. That's not a bad little hit. I'll take a Kefka. I'm going to keep all of my shiny cards and my tokens and the other stuff in the back. Like this, for example. Search for the Frozen Esper. Great card. Love that card. I normally am not crazy for the reskins. This time they're pretty cool. I won't lie. This time they are pretty cool. They don't look great. I mean, the art on this one's fantastic. A lot of the art's not great, but there's Ninja Blades. Oh, and a foil shiny. That's Yanal. I don't think she's that valuable. I don't know the prices. I haven't kept up enough to know the prices. I know Cloud's worth a lot. The mono white Cloud. I know Sephiroth is worth a lot. I think he's the chase rare. I think Lightning's worth quite a bit. I'm kind of in it, not for the playability as much as I am this time the collectability, because the only place I play Magic anymore is Arena, which getting Dark Confident for Timeless was great. That's a good reprint. Very happy to get that for Arena. Physical Magic has kind of lost its allure for me. I don't really want to go to a Magic shop right now, and my friends come over and we have been playing video games instead, Mario Kart, stuff like that. So physical Magic has been more of a collectible thing. I've enjoyed taking apart my Commander decks. I've enjoyed resorting my collection, and I've enjoyed getting rid of stuff, which is kind of weird for me because I've been hoarding Magic cards for 30 years. In fact, I will definitely hoard this Noctis. That's nice. I love that full, solid background, extended art with the number of the game that they came from. Oh, I love those. I did get a collector box. I tried to film the unboxing, did it with my friend Bill at the fridge. The audio was garbage, so I ended up deleting it from the YouTube channel. But I did get a shiny extended art rainbow foiling of somebody, and I'm hoping to get another one in my collector booster today. That would be great. But that's going to have to wait. You guys are going to have to wait till we get to that gift bundle, because there's one collector booster left. And that's going to be the last collector booster of my future. I mean, there's no way I'm paying premium prices. This Counterspell reprint is nice. Like that quite a bit. Also, I think there's like an expensive uncommon There's the Sid gets all these variety of printings. I'll have to go through the uncommons again later. I didn't even do it for my collector box, so who knows. But there's like 12, 14, 15 different art versions of Sid that you can pull. And one of them, I guess, is the more expensive one. I don't know which one. I just know, oh, there he is. That's a hit. There is Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. There's the chase rare. Okay, that's my first Sephiroth. If I build a commander deck, it'll have to involve him in it moving forward. I don't know that I'll build any commander decks. I don't know that I even am going to update any of my commander decks. In fact, I've taken apart quite a few. But these will definitely go into folders and sleeves so that I can stare at them. Oh, I love this reprint as well. Nice to see it down in that uncommon for arena purposes. Anything that makes treasure is good in Brawl, I feel like. These lands were really hyped, and I just don't feel like any of them are powerful enough. You know? And it's not that different to have, like, I don't know. It's I guess it's good for things that come in from exile, I guess. Which one is this one? Okay, this is just the land pack. I'll open this land pack just to look through them. These lands are fantastic. I'm so glad that the bundles now have full art lands. I'm glad that full art lands is becoming the standard for a lot of packs and sets, because I feel like it always should have been. Once they came up with them, basic lands, the old border, I don't know who benefited from that. And that's certainly not me. All right, so these are crazy expensive, because if you want the extended art foiling of a card, you can only get it from a bundle, gift bundle or otherwise. So I don't know if this is one of them. You'll have to let me know in the comment section below. I don't think it's one of them. Oh, there's another foil one, and that is Koja? I don't know. I don't know if either of those are a hit. I mean, they will be a hit in regards to that's the only way to ever get them, so the prices will continue to go up. And here's the thing about these Universe Beyond sets, and I guess I'll rant about that for a little while as I unbox the second bundle. The problem with the Universe Beyond stuff is I don't know how they will ever reprint these. With Final Fantasy being in standard, it will get a print run of 2 years for the draft boosters, right? So there'll probably be plenty of copies of Cloud from the set, Lightning from the set, all of these other ones, right? There's going to be plenty of them. But eventually, for sets that there were plenty of, they kind of ran out. And people bought them all up. At the time, there seemed like there was plenty of Versus Saga that got printed. Well, it turns out there's not. And when it comes to a card that you really need, say like Grand Monolith, a monolith to play certain formats, no. Laboratory Maniac reprint, not so great. So there's cards that you absolutely need to play certain formats, then it's reserved list sucks. These are pseudo reserve list, in my opinion, because who knows how easy it'll be to reprint Final Fantasy. And don't even get me started on the Spider-Man thing, because they could not get digital rights for the Spider-Man set. And I'll be honest, I like fantasy, and Magic to me has always been about fantasy, so I don't have a problem with Final Fantasy being, you know, one of the sets that they went to. Lord of the Rings was another one. Even Fallout kind of felt fantasy for me, but I'm mostly just a Fallout fan, so I guess that is why I was willing to turn a blind eye. Doctor Who, I'm not so sure fits into the Magic world. Neither did The Walking Dead, certainly not The Walking Dead. Oh, there's another solid hit. There's Cloud. Okay, that's great. Two of the cards I absolutely wanted to get is the Mono White Cloud and Sephiroth. That is excellent. That is excellent. Very glad to get that. However, as I was saying, some of these Universe Beyond sets, not only are they going to be a pain in the ass to reprint, they just don't feel like Magic cards to me. This feels like Magic cards to me, so this is why it brought me back. It looks like a Magic card, feels like a Magic card. And I feel like right now we got a set coming up. It's Edge of Eternities. It's the last Magic the Gathering set for the year, I feel like, because they what they have, the Spider-Man one, but it's the last one that involves like our world, the Magic the Gathering world, Planeswalkers and all those characters that you know and love, and creature types that you know and love. And oh my God, Sephiroth and Cloud in the same bundle? Cloud and Sephiroth in the same bundle. What a bundle. Wow. Okay. I don't want to complain anymore. I'm going to, but I don't feel like I should complain. I've definitely got my retail money's worth here. Jeez. Or free, I guess if you call it store credit. I don't know if this card's worth anything or not. I do like the reprints though. But with Edge of Eternities, I feel like they've really been pushing what Magic is. We're going to have literal spaceships in Magic now. So I guess it's not that weird if you have spaceships in Magic to have Sonic the Hedgehog, SpongeBob SquarePants, The Walking Dead, Fallout. I guess that's what they're banking on, is that they keep pushing the envelope of what Magic is, then we'll all get over it. Oh, there's Kefka. Again, nice. Nice. I don't know that I'll ever get over it. I'm a Marvel fan. Grew up reading the comics, loving them, especially collecting in the 90s. I still have Venom issue #1 with the red foil covering. I love Marvel movies, even the bad ones. I mean, not Ironheart. That was terrible. But She-Hulk was passable to me. I was able to stomach She-Hulk, you know? So I'm probably the target audience for that, but I'd rather preserve what Magic the Gathering is than I would continue to push the envelope. I guess Magic the Gathering can be just a vehicle for every other license. It can be the Fortnite of card games. And I guess that's what a lot of people want it to be. I will still miss Magic. And if it has to be an Universes Beyond, I want it to be fantasy, because this feels like a Magic card to me. And that's a nice hit too, I think. And that's another nice hit. Oh, that's a mythic. Is that a mythic? That's a mythic. Oh, nice. So mythic. Oh boy, I need to probably sleeve those. And then the foil lands. I'm very happy to be pulling these cards. Were they Spider-Man, Venom, Rhino, Kingpin? I have Marvel Snap for that. If I want to play with cards that have Spider-Man, I'm going to have Marvel Snap. I don't know. But it's old man who's entrenched in his ways, entrenched in his game, just doesn't want it to change. But my friend Belly the Fridge, he said something. Here we go with the gift bundle, by the way, if you're just listening to this. He said that Magic the Gathering is not about planeswalkers. And it's not about orcs or goblins, vampires, wizards. It is about one thing and one thing only. It is about the mana symbols and the game mechanics. And at the end of the day, as long as the game plays the way it always has, who really cares if SpongeBob is on the card? Oh, I love this box. I always love the gift bundle boxes. I don't normally pick up gift bundles. If Glenn had not set one aside for me at Gear, I would not be holding this in my hand. Thank you, Glenn. I would not have sought it out, and I certainly wasn't going to pay $200, which is what I think people are paying for this right now. Why are you paying $200? Oh, also, different art on the inside. Nice. Yeah, wow. Don't pay $200 for these. You're a crazy person. Pay retail or wait for the reprints. And I mean, I get it. Collector Boosters is gambling. So the people that are paying premium prices for this are gambling. Oh, geez. Did I start with the Collector Booster? No, this is a regular booster. Okay. This is a regular booster. I was like, oh no. Because I want to pause. These are in a different order. Why are you in a different order? That's so weird. These packs are in a different order. Well, there's Ultima. Gone fishing. I'm going to save the collector pack for my girlfriend, but I'll show you what was in it. But I'm going to have her come in here and open it for us. She doesn't probably want to be on camera today. We have to travel and do some crazy stuff. My podcast is meeting in real life to go do content together. I'm excited to do that. I want this card to be good. I love Triple Triad in Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VIII, a lot of people sleep on Final Fantasy VIII. You shouldn't. It was very, very good. Not my favorite, but one of my favorites. I think 7, 10, 8 is my order for the top 3. This card is not as good as I wish it was. Oh, there's Noctis again. 15 was also very good. Oh, there's Summon Primal Odin as well. Double rare pack. Nice. Do we also get a... A reprint? No, that's okay. Can't always get the reprints. Can't always get what you want, kids. Can't always get regular Magic cards that look like Magic cards and play like Magic cards. Sometimes you have to be patient. One of the things, though, I think that has made me so impatient with that is for the longest time, Magic for me was gotta catch them all. It was Pokemon. I had to catch them all. I had to get every single card. And I needed to have them in my collection. I needed to have 4 copies of each. And I did. Not the Power 9, but I did for most of the cards that ever got printed. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the Chocobos. I love Chocobos in general. I remember Chocobo racing at the end of 7. Now that everything's changed for me, I got a wedding to plan for. I have, a podcast that keeps me very, very busy and keeps me successful these days. I don't feel the need to play as much Magic, and I don't feel the need to collect as much Magic. I'd rather be out in the world doing stuff with my fiance, and that's nice. It's nice being that person. So I don't feel like I have to buy every Magic set. In fact, I skipped Aether Drift entirely. I skipped the Western set entirely. I skipped a lot of stuff, and I'll probably skip Avatar of the Airbender. And I feel like I'm probably going to buy Spider-Man, even though I'm annoyed by it. Oh, that's a good reprint. That is a solid reprint. That's the Nykthos thing, the one that triples your mana. Better than Summon Titan, I guess. But if I don't have to buy every set, if I don't feel compelled to buy everything, then some cards are for me and some cards are for you. Maybe you only want to play with Spider-Man Magic cards. Maybe you only want to collect Final Fantasy Magic cards. Maybe you are the guy that liked Aether Drift when it seems like very few other people did. And so it's okay. It's okay. I used to be so possessive of this game. This was my game. This is what I do. I collect it. I buy it. I fucking sell it. I trade it. I eat it. I sleep it. I eat Magic cards. You've seen me eat them on live streams. But I'm just not that person anymore. And if I need to make a little bit of room by skipping some sets and saving some money, well, store credit, because I still have like $7,000 store credit built up for my Pokemon collection. If I have to, nice. The Fire Crystal and Sand in the same pack, nice. If I have to skip a few sets to make room for you, so that you can collect Spider-Man, so that you can collect Avatar, why not? Why not? Even those new Sonic the Hedgehog cards that just came out. If that's for you, it's not for me. I don't want to play with a Sonic card. I don't want to play with Amy Rose. I just don't. I don't want to be Chris Chan. I don't mind being a lolcow. I just don't want to be Chris Chan. It's okay. It's okay. It's not that serious. All right, what else do we have in here? We have our collector booster. We have our 2 land packs. I'll get through these land packs, and then I'll hit pause real quick, and then I will have my girlfriend come in here and crack the pack for me, and we'll see what cards we get. Nice. Nice. Here's where some real money can be, and I'm seeing Squall right in the front, and I feel like Squall's got to be one of the good ones. I like this version of Squall anyway. I don't know if he's like coveted. I don't know if people are crazy for him. Squall's one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters, so I could definitely see it. Oh, and there's Garnet. Not my favorite of the Crystal Gems, though. I do like Steven Universe quite a bit, actually. Big fan of Steven Universe. This is good stuff. Okay, let me hit pause. And then I'll let you see what this collector booster. 1 second. All right, I let her open the collector pack just in case we got something crazy like Golden Chocobo. We did not. Spoiler. You wouldn't believe me if I did, too, by the way. So, but there we go. We have Angelo token. We have Esper Origins. We have the Shadow Lord, which is I think Gictos or Gix or something like that. Sarah Fannin. Zonde, Dark Mage, Gata and Luza, which I do like this card actually. It's a solid in Commander, I feel like. Ninja Blades, an Island, and no Sid, no rainbow foiling, nothing crazy. So, I mean, honestly, as far as collector packs goes, it was mid. I've definitely opened worse, and I've definitely opened better. Let's see. Let's see what rares we got. I'm gonna pull out every rare for you guys, and we'll just see how we did across 3 boosters. Foil Ninja Blades. I mean, these you just saw. Man, I love this game, and I gotta get some of these sleeved. I feel like, just even if they're not worth much in terms of dollar value, to me, it's, I don't know, it's a cool set. It's just a cool set. And it really did a lot to bring new people into the game. And I'm so grateful for that. Because after 30 years of playing this game, I'm glad to see people who ignored it or didn't pay attention to it, or maybe they played the Final Fantasy card game, which does exist. Seems like a fairly popular at one point, at least in my local area. I don't know how globally popular it was. I think it was probably okay in Japan. But they're coming in to play my favorite game, my favorite hobby, my favorite life experience in terms of gaming. I can't believe how lucky I was to buy this game for the first time back in 1994. And so many of the people that I met in my life that were important to me, I met over a game of Magic. And the people that I have met that did not play Magic, that were important to me, I taught them the game and we shared it together. Some people loved it as much as I did. Some people just dabbled in it. But it was nice to sit down and say, hey, this is something that meant something to me. And boy, does it. And it feels good to be back. Eventually, I'll run out of store credit though, and I don't know if I'm ready to start spending money on Magic cards again. I really don't know if I should or could, but maybe one day, I can start throwing money heavily at this game again. I might pick up packs from here and there. In fact, I have picked up a couple of packs here and there, but I probably never buy it by the case again. Especially because it seems like they're pricing a lot of people out. This Final Fantasy VII set, even at the regular price, it's a standard set that had premium prices. And then once the scarcity and FOMO kicked in, everything went insane. But I feel like it's worth it. You know, it's, what is it? Rudy says over there on his channel, luxury cardboard triangles. You don't buy this game when you're hand to mouth. You don't buy this game when you're just trying to make ends meet. You buy this game when you have the luxury of being able to buy it. And if you don't have the luxury to be able to buy it, you can always play a digital version. Tabletop Simulator exists, or you could just buy a printer. If you can afford a printer, then you technically have every Magic card ever made just for the price of a little bit of ink and a little bit of paper and the printer that it takes to print it. In fact, there's places out there where you can print a whole commander deck. I won't point you to them right now because I don't want my video taken down by Wizard of the Coast. Don't send the Pinkertons at me. But I feel like I did very, very well. Man, I have so much sorting to do, guys. As always, let me say thank you for watching. I love you very much. I will speak with you again soon.